Hey everybody, it is DM Mark, and I figured I would go ahead and upload a video. I've had a couple people the last few days ask for some videos showing kind of a game before I actually run the game. Just kind of give like a pre-running of the game setup. So here is the small little town and the main antagonist's stronghold that the PCs are going to try to locate. Then I have City-6 running in the background there with, right now we're playing the Magnamar City. So if you never checked out City-6, definitely check this out. I'll put a link in for the video just describing City-6 up at the very top. But it is sound effects that corresponds that you can play with your actual game itself. It's a very, very good product. And the laptop, of course, will be over there on my little side table when we're running. But this is kind of a small little town city setup I did for the game. So what's going to happen is the players are going to come into the town of the Dark City from over this way, and they're trying to find this wizard who hired them's little mini stronghold, which is this kind of large stone, almost like a little twin tower little building in the very middle of the city. So as they do that, oh, knock someone over, they're going to run into a couple characters. Of course, they're going to eventually get confirmation from this gentleman with a wheelbarrow full of fish. And they're going to see these old aristocrats fighting on the city street there. And they're going to see the actual building itself, and they're not going to know exactly how to get in because it's locked and no one seems to answer the door. But of course, there are some locals nearby who are more than happy to sell them some information. Let's go ahead and get a better view here. Of course, we got the city street view. So what's going to happen is the party is going to occasionally be hearing noises from outside of the city, or I'm sorry, outside of the Twin Towers, spell casting and such. So they're going to ask, of course, some of the local beggars and some of the people who live nearby, and they're just going to tell them, oh yeah, that's normal. He's a wizard. And they all basically say the same thing. You just have to wait till the end of the day, and that the wizard will normally make an appearance up at the very top. Sometimes he'll just come out, smoke his pipe, and then if he's going somewhere, he'll summon some type of monster on the stone platform like a griffin or dragon and literally fly away. In the meantime, they're out here in the middle town, and of course you have some bards playing on the street corners. And they're just going to learn some little bits of information here and there about the actual spellcaster. Towards the end of the day, the spellcaster is going to finally make an appearance out on the edge. Of course, they're going to try to get his attention, which may not work. And then they're going to have a small meeting with the wizard who's hired them, which he's not going to give them a whole lot of information, which I've already warned the party that this particular individual does not want to be bothered. He is just hiring them to basically do his dirty work. And then the mission they've been hired for, they're going to find some bits of information gathered around the town. So, but kind of a little bit of a backstory there. So yeah, just give you guys kind of a sneak peek of everything that's set up there. The inside of the tower is all put together, so if they do decide to break in, which I've already warned them is a very, very bad idea. I do have that planned out as well, but since they were hired by this nice gentleman, I'm assuming they are not going to try to break into his home or his towers. Now the great thing about City-6, for those who've never seen that before, you can add special effects and then you can play those. So right now in the background you may be able to hear the actual city effect, and then when they meet hawkers on the street trying to sell stuff, so if they cast a fire spell, and then we're going to have, if something happens that requires some type of introduction, so yeah, oh, we can't forget the gasp. And the dragon. So yeah, so I thought that was rather kind of cute for this particular episode. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Like I said, this is kind of a more of a role-playing session and less of a fighting session. So there's not going to be a whole lot of combat in this, maybe not even any at all. Just some roles as to see how they handle some diplomacy and negotiations and things of that nature. But that is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. And like I said, we're going to have a lot more introduction videos. I am trying to put together some painting tutorials as well for those who asked for those. So stay tuned. Those should be coming out within the next week or two as well. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.